Hello, my name is Christina and welcome to our next practice. So we have already done the beginning and the warm-up, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's go into Utkatasana. Bend your knees, toes touch, your heels are slightly apart, knees together. Reach your hands up, bring your hands to prayer, and we're just going to twist towards your right. Left elbow can be between your knees, left elbow can be outside of your knees. Squeeze your palms together and bring them to the center of your chest. Gaze to your right. You want a long neck, so look to the right, never to the back. Left hand can come down, right hand reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your feet hip distance width apart, so that means 2 fists between your feet. Grab a big toe with your 2 peace sign fingers, lengthen your spine. Bow forward. You can have your knees micro bent here, have them really bent. And then start to tilt the tailbone up to the sky. For 3, 2, and 1. Halfway lift here. Release the toes, bring your big toes to touch. Utkatasana, reach the hands up. Hands come to prayer. We're going to twist towards your left. Right elbow between your knees or outside your knees. Prayer comes to the center of your heart. Gaze to your left. Sink the hips low. Maybe right hand comes down, left hand reaches up. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your feet hip distance width apart. This is Padahastasana. Your hastas are your hands, Pada's feet. Hands go underneath your feet. Bend your knees if you need. And then tilt the tailbone up. Relax the head down. This is to release your low back. You should feel really good in your low back. For 3. For 2. And last deep breath in. Exhale it out. Release your hands. Bring your toes to touch. Bend your knees. Slowly come all the way up. And bring your hands to prayer. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen your spine. Palm your mat, step or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Warrior 1, right side. Inhale, reach up. Warrior 2, exhale out. Peaceful warrior, left hand down, right hand reaches back. We're going to hold this one for 5. Make sure your right knee stays bent deep. For 4. Stretch the right hand back towards the back of the room. Maybe chest reaches towards the ceiling. Last 2. Start to straighten that right leg. We're going into Trikonasana. So right hand reaches forward. Hand goes down to your shin. Left hand reaches up. And you want to peel the left hip open as the right hip tucks under. For 5. 4, maybe left hand reaches overhead towards the front of the room. For 3, 2, reach the left hand up, and then slowly bend that knee, coming all the way up. Pivot your toes, so toes are pointing in. Toes in, heels are out. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward, dropping your hands between your feet, so toe tips and fingertips are in one line. Lengthen your spine and then bow forward. Drop the head. Bend the elbows, so the elbows should be facing towards the back of the room. For 5. For 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, halfway. Exhale here. Bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Going to Purvottanasana. So you pivot the toes. Back foot is 45-degree angle. right foot points forward. Square the hips off to the front of your room, and you bring your prayer behind your back. If this is too difficult, you can also grab your elbows or bring the prayer down. Inhale, look up. Fold your chest over your right leg. So you want to engage both legs. Right hip is going back, left hip is going forward. Slowly bring your torso over that right leg. Relax the head down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands down. Bring your left fingertips down, or maybe left palm is down. And then reach the right hand out to the sky. This is called revolved triangle. Gaze to your right. So you want a long spine, long neck. Last 2. Last 1. Bring both hands down. Step back into high plank. Lower down Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Go on the left side. Warrior 1. Inhale up. Open out. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior for 5 deep breaths here. For 4. Check out your front knee. Make sure it's at 90-degree angle. For 3. 2, start to straighten that front leg, coming into Trikonasana on the left side. Left hand lightly on the left calf. Right hand reaches up. Open up that right hip. Maybe right hand reaches overhead towards the front of the room for last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Slowly coming all the way up. We're going to pivot your toes towards the front of the room. Thumb is square towards you. Pivot your toes towards the front of the room. Inhale, look up. Maybe clasping your hands behind you or grab a strap. Inhale, look up. And then bow the hands over the head. Toes are in, heels are out. Eventually your hands just start to melt over your head. Now this takes practice and time. Eventually they touch the ground. But this has taken me about 13 years to get here. So just be patient with yourself and just let the body open when it's ready to open. Never force the body. So just let it release when it's ready to release. Last 3 deep breaths here. Last 2. Last 1. Inhale, come all the way up. We're going to pivot towards the left. So right foot is 45-degree angle. Left foot points forward. Square the hips. Bring the prayer up, prayer down, a clasp an elbow. Look up and then fold over your left leg. So your torso is trying to go over that left leg. Forehead is eventually touches your shin. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bring both hands down. Right hand comes down, maybe fingertips or palm. Left hand reaches up to the sky. Revolve Trikonasana. A Parita Trikonasana. Left hand reaches up. For last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bring both hands down. Step back, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Deep breath, inhale. Deep breath, exhale. Look between your hands. Step or float forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach the hands up. Bring your hands to prayer. Step to the center of your mat. And that is our next practice for today. So maybe join me next time and for our next class. Thank you.